Hello YouTube viewers, welcome to my channel CCM Drummer. My name is Matthew Jackson, and today I thought I would take a little bit of time, just a few minutes, to show you my practice facility. I know you see the facility in a very limited view when you're watching my drum covers. I thought I'd give you a little more detail. First of all, let's start with the setup that I have here. This is the same drum set that I use in my drum covers. The only difference is during the practice sessions, when I'm learning a song, I use low volume Zildjian cymbals, as you can see here. They got a lot of holes in them, and that's why they're low volume. Yeah, there you go. And I use silent stroke drum heads as well. And then, of course, for the bass drum, I just have a softer beater. Now, when I'm doing a drum cover with the regular beater, I have a light inside the bass drum that lights up so you can actually see it better. And for practice purposes, I don't light up the bass drum. At any rate, so this is my practice kit. Now, the kit that you see on the drum covers, the snare drum here, I replaced it with my DW snare drum, and then I flip the toms, because on the other side of the toms is the regular heads for both toms. Okay, and then of course I put in the regular cymbals, and so that's how I do that. But I like to practice with this for basically three reasons. Obviously, the first reason is I have neighbors. The wall behind me, right on the other side of that wall, is my neighbor. We have 0 lot lines here in Brazil, so yeah, your neighbor is very close, like just on the other side of the wall close. And also my wife likes it. I drive her less crazy. And also it's good for me because I don't have to wear ear protection when I practice, so it's nice to the ears. So that's my practice setup. Now the room itself that I'm in is it's 6.5 feet wide, 7 feet deep. So that's the dimensions of my room. Very close confines. Now what you see ahead of you here are my drum charts. I often tell my viewers that I transcribe the drum parts to the songs that I cover. And this is what a transcription would look like. This is how I transcribe drum parts. Now, it is unorthodox, it's very unusual, it's my particular style, it's a technique that I've developed for myself. Most people, when they think of drum transcripts for a drum part, a drum song, song that has a drum, they think of something that looks more like this. This is more of a finished product that you would actually publish and sell. This is the score, the drum score to Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas. Phil Ehart composed this drum part for that song, and this is it. It's a 4-page. But this type of format is not all that practical for me because, the music stand is about, good grief, 4 feet away from my face. So I need something bigger, more poster-sized, where I can see it at a distance a little better. I make notations on my score. The sticking is noted in red. Either it's a right or left, RL, so yeah, when it comes to particular drums or cymbals or crashes, the big X means a crash, the little x means a hi-hat, and the Z's, that means ride cymbal. So yeah, whatever particular apparatus I need to touch, I'll put the sticking configuration in there so I'll know how I'm going to play it, and that is so the whole drum part's choreographed out. I know how I'm going to play it, and I play it the same way every time I play it. And so, yeah, this is how I do it. This is my system. You'll notice that the dots and X's do not have stems and flags. That makes for a shorter line And of course, I number the measures like like your regular scores do, but I put the 1 eana, 2 eana, 3 eana, 4 eana, and of course I just make sure whatever it is lines up with the right eana, whatever the beat is. I don't use whole notes or half notes. It's either quarters, eighths, or sixteenths. And so anyway, that's how I do it. And each song that I do has its own unique identification number. So I've got songs that I've scored up for the future. These are future CCM songs that I will be covering at some point. But right now I'm working on this one. I'm not going to tell you the name of this one, but I will tell you the group. The group is Second Chapter of Acts. So I'll be doing another second chapter of Acts cover that's coming up probably mid-September, early to mid-September is when I'm going to be ready to play this. And again, this is what I'm practicing on. And then once I mastered all the nuances of that song, then I'll change the kit over to the regular kit, get the regular sound, and yeah, and then I record. That's how it works here in CCM Drummer Studio. And there's my bulletin board there. I got a clock. And oh yeah, over here is 2 pictures, portraits of Ludwig van Beethoven and Charles Wesley, 2 great composers who've been an inspiration to me. And they inspire me as they watch me practice. And look at that look on Beethoven's face. He's saying, man, you better nail it and get it right, pal. Look at that determined look on Beethoven's face. Yeah, that really inspires me. It really does. Anyway, I just thought you would like to see my practice facility. And I keep my pins. Here's my iPhone. Most of the songs that, in fact, yeah, all but one actually, that I cover are on my iTunes, and then it's hooked up to the sound system. The sound system's behind me, and one speaker is right behind my head so I can hear it. And I keep pins here and correction, white correction ribbon there. If I need to make adjustments and notes on my score, that's how I do it. And there's my fan. Right now, in Brazil, in August, it's kind of cool. It's a winter month here in Brazil, so I don't need to use my fan. But in December, January, and February, it gets pretty hot down here, and that fan comes in pretty handy because this room does not have any ventilation at all. So, okay, well, that's it. This is my practice facility. This is my sanctuary. This is where CCM Drummer hangs out, right here. And I thank you for watching. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel, share this video, make comments if you will. Make comments about your practice facility. How do you set up your practice facility? I'd like to know. Anyway, thank you, God bless, and have a good day.